monthly reading. Hopefully you guys were able to deal with the new year in a positive way. I know there were a lot of turbulent energy still floating around for most of you guys out there. And I'm sure that the supermoon on the New Year's Day definitely opened your eyes to anything subconscious that you need to deal with and work with. And on the 31st of January, there will be a supermoon, blue moon, and blood moon. So it's a triple whammy, you guys, and it's definitely going to bring out just about everything, you know, in the subconscious of yourself and the subconscious of others around you. It will alter the dynamics of your relationships, and it will definitely give you some time to really put the magnifying glass up to your life and those in it. Now, as I was shuffling, I had two cards pop out here, and it's very interesting because I see that we have the Queen of Chalices in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. Now, so far, from what I'm seeing with these energies, with the Queen of Chalices in reverse, this is all about water energy, okay? This is at the heart of the matter, you guys. This here is all about turning down someone of this sign, or just dealing with an energy where your love has now turned to anger, or you are dealing with a woman in your life whose love has now turned to anger. This is all about being in codependent relationships as well, and just dealing with a lot of instability in the emotional sphere. This can also represent insecurities brought on by, you know, a turned down love offer and being out of touch with your intuition. Now, challenging you for this month will be the Chariot in reverse. Now, this water sign could specifically be a Cancer for some of you, and this also represents a lack of control and a lot of aggression getting in the way of some sort of love offer, or just in general your emotional state. You could be dealing with aggressive people around you, or just overall dealing with a lack of direction now that this love offer has now been completed. But I definitely see a lot of emotional blockages, and especially with that full moon, super moon, blue moon, and blood moon on the 31st of January, I'm sure that things will definitely be 10 times the intensity of what you experienced in the new year. So far, I just see a lot of emotional instability and a lack of success, a lack of triumph. There's just too much aggression in the way of the situation here. Now, the recent past is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be your energy, Virgo, or a fellow earth sign. This is all about controlling behavior. Some of you are dealing with workplace issues, dealing with a boss who is over authoritative. In the relationship sphere, or even in your family life, this can also represent double dealing. Someone is two-faced. They're playing both sides of a situation, and now it's resulted in a lack of charging ahead and a lack of success. It's creating a lot of insecurities. Near future, I see the Knight of Swords in reverse. So we have air energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is all about impulsive words and actions. Due to the things that you or someone that you're dealing with has said, it has created this energy of extreme instability. And I also see financially, some of you guys may be missing out on an opportunity in dealing with financial drains. But with this here, I really feel as though someone has decided to cut off communication due to the impulsivity, the recklessness in nature of their emotional state and their communication. In your conscious thoughts, we have the Three of Swords. So this is all about heartbreak. You're dealing with a separation, and it's definitely in on your mind. This can also represent third-party situations as well. So it could be with, you know, this water sign, air sign, and earth sign individual. I see a lot of turned down offers in love, in the financial realm, mentally, and with your communication. There's just a lot of upheaval. And you're heartbroken. Subconscious thoughts, we have the Hierophant. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Taurus specifically. This is all about, you know, wanting something conventional, but due to other people being involved in the relationship and due to all of this instability, it has not come to fruition for you. Due to this heartbreaking situation that's on your mind and all of these separations that you're dealing with, it's bringing about a lot of pain for you. In the advice position, we have the Five of Chalices in reverse. So this is all about, you know, needing to accept things as they are. If you had to walk away from someone, or you are dealing with other people walking away from you, you're going to have to come to terms with how things are, face the reality of things, and just move on. External factors, I see the Knave of Chalices. So this is all about someone confessing something to you, expressing how they feel. And I also feel like this person is, for the most part, they're honest. They're making an offer. And they're expressing how they feel. But I feel as though there's just too many people involved, and there's too much instability for this to come to fruition. Hopes and fears, the Hangman in reverse. So your fears are keeping you stuck at a crossroad. And it's creating an energy of indecision. This right here is all about refusing to let something go. If you are refusing to let go of how someone said something to you or what someone has said to you, your fears are holding you back. Your indecision is holding you back. I also feel as though there's a lot of egotistical behavior, and it's stemming from fear. The outcome, the Sun. So that's a beautiful card to end on. This is all about liberation. You've decided to liberate yourself from these toxic people around you, or they have decided to liberate themselves from you. And it results in a completed cycle. And I feel as though there are those of you that are dealing with a lot of conflict, and that's your biggest hurdle, Virgo. There's a lot of conflict, whether it's within the workplace, within your family, within your romantic entanglements, those that you have to communicate with, your associates. But this is all about liberation, and I'm glad that it ends on this note. Let's clarify these for you guys. And you know, I didn't even mention the card at the bottom of the deck. We have the Magician. So you guys were trying to manifest something in the situation, and it just did not come to fruition because it's just too much. The love has flown out of all of these situations. King of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Pentacles in reverse represents financial disarray. There's a lack of organization, a lack of budgeting, and it results in imbalances within your home and your finances. Regarding your relationships and your family situation, there are too many imbalances for this to even get up off the ground and go in a positive direction. There's just, you know, so someone's decided to drop the ball in this situation, whether it's you or the other party, because of a third party situation for some of you out there. Some of you are dealing with having to leave a job behind due to someone being a tyrant within the workplace, due to impulsivity, due to aggression and hostility. Queen of Chalices in reverse. So Four of Chalices in reverse talks about an energy of boredom. More references to insecurities getting in the way, and you end up missing an opportunity here. Some of you may be getting over some addiction to substances, and you're finally putting your foot down and working your way towards healing. But for the most part, this is all about insecurity and missed opportunities. There's no love. Chariot in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. So I see multiple fours so far as well. You were wanting something to come to fruition with a water sign, an earth sign, and some other individual here. Air sign. And I feel as though your insecurities got in the way, or the people you were involved with, their insecurities got in the way. This here with the Four of Swords in reverse refers to, you know, just being restless, being unable to relax due to this missed opportunity. And mentally, it seems as though you're stuck in a loop due to all of these losses, all of this conflict. Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Knight of Chalices. So, yeah, I really feel as though someone is trying to be seductive, trying to seduce you, or vice versa. More water energy, okay? And I feel as though impulsivity and recklessness in communication and your thoughts, or the thoughts of this person here and the words of this person here, is going to get in the way of all of this. Three of Swords. I do see offers coming your way, but I don't really see anything coming to fruition. It's a missed opportunity. And clarifying the Three of Swords in your conscious thoughts, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I see with this energy here, the Knight of Swords in reverse alludes to extreme depression. You're unable to relax. You're unable to get all of this off your mind. Knight of Swords in reverse also can indicate that there are people around you that are just telling you what you want to hear in the hopes of achieving their agenda. But since this is crowning you, this is all about what you're putting out. Okay, now for those of you that feel as though you're not doing this, I'm just reading the cards that I have here. And tarot never lies. You know, and keep in mind, these energies can indeed go vice versa, but when it's crowning you, that's a good indication that this is all about how you're communicating with other people, how you're dealing with others. Six of Pentacles in reverse, one-sided relationships. Financially, this alludes to debt. You may be seeking help outside, outside of your own income or your source of income. You may be asking family members for help. But this is all about, a lack of giving and receiving, because the communication is just not, this is not good. The energy of depression, it's not good. The center of the month will prove that, unfortunately, there will be a missed opportunity in matters of the heart. Hierophant. The Eight of Swords in reverse. So I feel as though this is all about removing yourself from your mental prison. It's a foundation. I feel as though you may be released. Some of you guys may be released from jail, seeing as how it's the Hierophant, or you're dealing with someone who's released from jail. You help bond them out. This can represent organizations, institutions. You could be leaving behind a job situation where you felt trapped. Someone is releasing themselves from something conventional. Leaving behind a family situation. Walking away from tradition. There's just too much conflict. Five of Chalices in reverse. The Queen of Wands. So here we have someone who is fun and friendly. They like to go out, have fun. This is all about confidence. If you're dealing with a motherly figure or your actual mother, this can represent going out, having fun, being passionate. Focus on your creative pursuits. Maintain your confidence. Accept things that you cannot change and move on. Focus on your friendships. Focus on, you know, rebuilding your confidence. Go out, have fun, you know, be friendly. Hang out with your friends. Some of you guys may be dealing with a fire sign as well. You know, that could indicate that that would be your best bet to go for that person if they seem to always bring light to your life. Knave of Chalices. So I feel as though with the Temperance in reverse, some of you guys may be specifically dealing with a Sagittarius who has confessed their feelings to you, or you have confessed your feelings for them. But unfortunately, it looks like you're turning them down or they're turning you down. This is all about excess. This could be drinking too much. This is not focusing on the long term. This can also indicate egotistical behavior as well. A lack of positivity here. The Hangman in reverse. We have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so again, you're at odds with a lot of people around you. And it's resulted in a stalemate. And you're indecisive about what to do because you feel as though you're blinded to the truth of a situation. But you're really not. If you guys have tried to reunite with someone and it did not work out and they ended up dropping the ball, it results in a missed opportunity, you're restless about it. This person's love for you has now turned to anger. And now there's a lack of success, a lack of moving forward due to a lot of impulsivity. I also feel with that Knight of Chalices, you know, in the near future or towards the end of the month, I feel as though someone will be leaving. They will be finalizing the separation. The Sun. Okay, so here we go. Seven of Swords, all about illegal activity and sneaky behavior. You're liberating yourself from this. I see Emperor in reverse. That's the card for Aries. And I did see some fiery energy. You're dealing with somebody who is out of control. They are just all about themselves. This is very narcissistic energy. Okay, they will use you for their bottom line. And once they get it, they're out the door. And there's a lot of deception, lying, cheating, stealing. Some of you may be dealing with theft within the home, within the family. Lies and cheating within a romantic relationship. And then you have prideful behavior, arrogance, and just overall aggression. This person is a tyrant. They're abusing their power. Now, this could also indicate workplace reference of a tyrant in the workplace that may have pinned some sort of loss of money upon you and they've released you from that position. This could also indicate dealing with a fatherly figure within the home who is out of control. Some of you guys may be dealing with the mother of your kids or the father of your kids. And they're being completely reckless. Let's go ahead and see, since I decided to bring back the moon phase cards, let's go ahead and see what advice we have for you guys. Gods and goddesses, what advice advice do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February? Please give me 3 cards for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs as their advice from now until the end of February. And you know, the energy that I get from this, there's just a lot of deception coming to light. The sun has definitely exposed what was lurking in the shadows. And now that that person has found out, it's going to come to a close for sure. But there's just way too many conflicts, way too many people. You know, it's not healthy. The first card that we have popping out is the waning gibbous, the listen card. Okay. We have one more popping out. And we have the card for Taurus. And I saw that energy in the reading with the Hierophant. Okay. That's also in the reverse. Let's go ahead and cut the deck here. Okay. Draw from the top. And the final card is the waning gibbous, devotion. All of these are in the shadow side. So I feel as though subconsciously there are things that are making you say and do things that maybe even you don't agree with. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the flower moon, which is good. It's in the upright. Okay, it's all about blooming, blossoming, becoming the person that you know you can be. And if that means walking away from people in your life, then so be it. Now, for the first card that we have, the beginning of the month, we have the listen card. Your energy is scattered and may be a little frazzled. Ground back into your body and direct your energy inward to reconnect with your intuition. Your intuition may be telling you something you do not want to hear. Remember to guide your actions with love and not fear. Be receptive and adaptable like water. Practice divination to increase the strength of your intuition. Stay receptive to messages from within and the messages of others around you. Observe body language. Connect and listen to your body. You need to listen and not direct at this time. Okay? The next one we have is Taurus, the lover, and that's also in your shadow side. So let's see. Okay, here we go. So, you need to get back in touch with your sensual nature. You have been in your head for too long, and now it's time to listen to your body. How does your body feel? How does it want to be nurtured? How can you tend to all your senses, taste, touch, smell, hearing, and sight? When you begin to focus on the physical, tangible realm, you will feel balanced again. You may have overindulged too much recently, and it's time to focus your energy once again. The bull is a hard worker, so when you begin to work with more intention and focus on your daily tasks, everything will begin to flow again. The next card we have is the devotion card, waning gibbous, also in your shadow side. Let's see what it has to say. Okay, Okay. Is devotion to yourself or your path being tested right now? Is your devotion to a relationship being tested? Open your heart to the vast, unconditional compassion within you, because you have a choice up ahead. You can choose to stay steadfast on your path or your relationship, or part ways. Look deep within your heart for the answer to plan your actions ahead. Have faith in yourself and reconnect to your spiritual path. Listen to your intuition to guide your actions. Stay devoted to your path and highest good. Be aware of where you devote your time and energy, and ask yourself, what are you truly devoted to? And that definitely ties into the energy of the reading. Let's find this final card here, the Bloom card. All right, here we go. And this is in the upright. The flower simply blooms and the bees are magnetically drawn to her. The flower moon is a compelling time for creativity, sensuality, and connecting to your deepest desires. What would it mean for you to bloom like the flower does? The flower moon is a time of sacred union between masculine and feminine, creating and merging into one. Now is the time to balance these sacred energies within you. This is a fertile time for you. You can feel this potent energy physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You are beginning to see great gains in your intentions, and fruition is taking place. Take a moment and celebrate. Connect with your senses, stay present, and say thanks. When you acknowledge your growth, you can then fully blossom and bloom. And you may be feeling out of balance at this moment. There's disconnection between your dreams and your soul. Fruition may seem far away. You've been longing for a sacred union, but you know that it must come from within first. Follow this yearning within yourself and let it lead you to your deepest desires. Okay? So there you go, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And if this video helped you in any way, be sure to mash that like button as well. Until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.